I think some of those are kind of the key, the root of like why people break up, which I think number one is loss of respect.
Yeah, 100%. It's really hard to come back from. Very, very hard to come back from. I think respect, I don't know if we said this in the other episodes or not.
Yeah, because we have talked about respect.
Honestly, I don't remember if we did.
I think we
alluded to it.
I think we've like touched on
like in episode 3, huh?
Maybe,
Something
yeah.
like that. I don't know. But respect is such an important thing. Because like, why are you with a person if you don't like value their existence enough to have some sort of adoration, admiration, respect for them?
Right.
And without that, you can't really necessarily see a person as a human being.
No. If you don't respect them, you can't trust them, you can't relate to them.
All the things that we were saying that works, like the tools, the intimacy tools.
Right.
We should have put respect on that too, because like if you don't respect them,
all of those things you can't.
They're useless.
Yeah.
Damn, they're not even worth doing it for.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
You can't be grateful for someone you don't respect.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
You can't appreciate
a
person you don't respect. You can't empathize with them. Goodness. You're definitely not going to be, you don't care about being honest with them.
Yeah.
It's hurting my soul a little bit.
Like, damn, this is rough. What do you think? Because I found it hard for me. I thought about it. I found it hard for me to answer this question. What do you think happens that a person, like what happens that then a person loses respect for their partner? Do you know what I mean? Like what's the situation that occurs in your mind when that happens?
The first thing that popped up is resentment. So unmet expectations that as an actualized person you're communicating, they just don't live up to the promises that they made at the beginning of the relationship. They're not honoring the negotiations that you guys had.
Yeah.
And constantly trying to make up the difference that they're not adding. But you already made the commitment, so you could participate in the interaction.
Right.
But as you're participating, it's taking so much from you that you're not seeing the value of it. And once you can't see the value of something, you instantly just don't care about it. And the lack of concern will naturally lead to a lack of respect. They're not a person worthy of your attention in that capacity.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense.
And even to that point, right? It's like people do not just all of a sudden wake up one morning and have no respect for their partner.
Right.
It's a process.
It's
a process that, again, for the people that we're talking about, should have been clarified.
Yeah.
So if you're not, or if that happens, you were definitely not doing something.
Yeah.
There's like a deficit on your end.
Yeah.
On the person
who the respect was lost for.
They were not doing something to maintain that respect.
I do wonder though whether there's like a situation in which loss of respect could just be something that's mutual in a sense. I say that because I did like, there was like this TikTok that came up. Obviously I was like typing in everything about breakups and like research. So my phone picked up on it. Thank you, technology. This TikTok came up with this guy was talking about breakups, and he associated loss of respect to no longer sharing values or a loss of shared values. And I'm personally struggling with the connection, but I guess I could see it because, you know, if you can no longer, like the opinion that your partner holds, the perspective on life or, you know, viewpoints or whatever changes in a way that you no longer agree with, like, I can't respect your opinion. You know what I mean?
The natural thing that people always say is like, I don't know who you are anymore.
Right. Yeah. That's like the way that they convey that 100%.
You're not the person I fell in love with.
Exactly. Oof. Gosh, that's tough to hear.
Indeed. Yeah, lack of respect. Or like when you have to go out of your way to make up the difference in relationships.
Yeah.
You instantly fall into the dynamic of paternal and child.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
So, paternal? Is that father? I think that is father. But like
into like the caregiver nurturing.
Offspring,
yeah.
So you really become parental. That's the word I was looking for.
Parental.
Not
paternal.
Paternal is
it's
fatherly.
Just flipped around. Same letters.
Right,
we're good.
You get this really parental and like parentified situation where it's I speak against this a lot with my little cousins and stuff, but adults don't respect children at all.
No.
I don't know if they need to or they should. That's a completely different conversation, but they don't. Children respect adults because they're taught to.
Right.
But if you have to if you start feeling like very parentified in your relationship with another adult, you'll naturally lose respect for them because that's not how that dynamic is supposed to function in the first place.
I mean, it kills everything. Like everything is dead when
literally.
you are having to
no
parent
attraction, no desire,
yeah,
all that stuff is just gone.
Right, 100%.
I have to pick up after you.
Yeah.
Type shit.
No, I agree.